The 10 best startups of all time. Airbnb. Shortly after moving to San Francisco in October 2007, roommates Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia came up with the idea of putting an air mattress in their living room and turning it into a bed and breakfast. In February 2008, Nathan Bleckerchick, Chesky's former roommate, joined as the chief technology officer and the third co-founder of the new venture, which they named Air Bed and Breakfast. Computer programmer Paul Graham invited the founders to the January 2009 winter training session of his startup incubator, Y Combinator, which provided them with training and funding in exchange for a small interest in the company. In March 2009, the name of the company was shortened to Airbnb.com, and the site's content had expanded from airbeds and shared spaces to a variety of properties, including entire homes and apartments, private rooms, and other properties. In September 2016, Airbnb raised $555.5 million in funding from Google Capital and Technology Crossover Ventures, valuing the company at $30 billion. In April 2020, Airbnb raised $1 billion in another round of funding from private equity firms Silver Lake and Sixth Street Partners. 9. Twitter. Twitter was created in March 2006 by Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams, launched in July of that year. The service rapidly gained worldwide popularity. In 2013, it was one of the 10 most visited websites and has been described as the SMS of the Internet. As of 2018, Twitter had more than 321 million monthly active users. On September 12, 2013, Twitter announced plans for its initial public offering and planned to raise $1 billion as the basis for its stock market debut. In all, Twitter's annual revenue in 2019 came to $3.5 billion, compared to $2.4 billion in 2017. Today, Twitter has a market cap of $22 billion. 8. Tesla. Tesla Motors was founded in July 2003 by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpening. The company's name is a tribute to inventor and electrical engineer Nikola Tesla. The next 3 employees were Ian Wright, Elon Musk, and J.B. Straubel, all of whom are retroactively allowed to call themselves co-founders of the company. After 11 years in the market, Tesla ranked as the world's best-selling plug-in, as well as best-selling battery electric passenger car manufacturer. Tesla's global vehicle sales increased 50% from 245,240 units in 2018 to 367,849 units in 2019. On March 9, 2020, the company produced its 1 millionth electric car. 7. Alibaba. On April 4, 1999, Jack Ma and his team of 17 friends and students founded Alibaba.com, a China-based B2B marketplace site, in his Hangzhou apartment. In October 1999, Alibaba received a $25 million investment from Goldman Sachs and SoftBank. On the 18th of September 2014, Alibaba went public, with initial shares priced at $68, raising $21.8 billion for the company and investors. Alibaba was the biggest U.S. IPO in history, bigger than Google, Facebook, and Twitter combined. 6. Uber. Uber Technologies, Inc., commonly known as Uber, is an American multinational ride-hailing company offering services that include peer-to-peer ride-sharing, ride service hailing, food delivery, and a micro-mobility system with electric bikes and scooters. The company is based in San Francisco and has operations in over 785 metropolitan areas worldwide. Its platform can be accessed via its websites and mobile apps. Uber has been so prominent in the sharing economy that the changes in industries as a result of it have been referred to as Uberization, and many startups describe their products as Uber for X. Uber went public on May 10, 2019, offering 180 million shares at $42 per share. The IPO raked in $8.1 billion, putting the company's valuation at around $75 billion. 5. Microsoft. Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen on April 4, 1975, to develop and sell basic interpreters for the Altair 8800. It rose to dominate the personal computer operating system market with MS-DOS in the mid-1980s, followed by Microsoft Windows in the 1990s. The company's 1986 initial public offering and subsequent rise in its share price created three billionaires and an estimated 12,000 millionaires among Microsoft employees. In the 90s, it has increasingly diversified from the operating system market and has made a number of corporate acquisitions, their largest being the acquisition of LinkedIn for $26.2 billion in 2016, followed by their acquisition of Skype for $8.5 billion in May 2011. In 2018, Microsoft reclaimed its position as the most valuable publicly traded company in the world. In April 2019, Microsoft reached the trillion-dollar market cap, becoming the third U.S. public company to be valued at over $1 trillion after Apple and Amazon, respectively. 4. Google. Google was founded in September 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin while they were PhD students at Stanford University in California. Together, they own about 14% of its shares and control 56% of the stockholder voting power through super voting stock. An initial public offering took place on August 19, 2004, and Google moved to its headquarters in Mountain View, California, nicknamed the Googleplex. In August 2015, Google announced plans to reorganize its various interests as a conglomerate called Alphabet Incorporated. Google.com is the most visited website in the world and was named the most valuable brand in the world as of 2017. 3. Amazon. Amazon.com is an American multinational conglomerate technology company based in Seattle with 798,000 employees. It focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Facebook. Facebook is an American online social media and social networking service based in Menlo Park, California, and a flagship service of the namesake company Facebook Inc. It was founded by Mark Zuckerberg, along with fellow Harvard College students and roommates Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCullum, Dustin Moskowitz, and Chris Hughes. In mid-2004, Napster co-founder and entrepreneur Sean Parker, an informal advisor to Zuckerberg, became company president. In June 2004, the company moved to Palo Alto, California. It received its first investment later that month from PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel. On October 24, 2007, Microsoft announced that it had purchased a 1.6% share of Facebook for $240 million, giving Facebook a total implied value of around $15 billion. As of January 2020, Facebook has more than 2.45 billion monthly active users. Apple. Apple Computer Company was founded on April 1, 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne as a business partnership. Apple Computer Inc. was incorporated on January 3, 1977, without Ronald Wayne, who had left and sold his share of the company back to Jobs and Wozniak for $800, only 12 days after having co-founded Apple. On December 12, 1980, Apple went public, selling 4.6 million shares at $22 per share, generating over $100 million, which was more capital than any IPO since Ford Motor Company in 1956. By the end of the first day, the stock rose to $29 per share and 300 millionaires were created. Apple's market cap was $1.7 billion at the end of its first day of trading. Apple is well known for its size and revenues. Its worldwide annual revenue totaled $265 billion for the 2018 fiscal year. Apple is the world's largest technology company by revenue and one of the most valuable companies in the world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to answer our questions in the comments. Which company would you rate as the #1 startup of all time?